everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Jason.
There's Jason.
And I am Phylexar, Devourer of Galaxies.
Yeah, it was amazing we could get him on such short notice. And
You
look,
can call me by my Earth name,
Bob. And here's our regular co-host, DJ.
Hello. What's up, guys?
Hey, DJ, you'll never guess what we're doing tonight.
Is it Power Rangers?
It is, yeah. Man, way to kill it. You ruined the surprise. I had a cake made and everything. We're gonna watch some more Power Rangers Zeo.
I also devour galaxies.
Jeff, this is I think only your second foray into Zeo. You haven't missed a ton. You've missed some of the best this show so far has gotten at like character drama and stuff. But as far as like major
bullet on that.
important developments and things, I don't think. Yeah, but it's fascinating just to see how close it got to like real storytelling in some places. But anyway, we're finding out as we're going along why this was my favorite show. Because I was starting to wonder about that early on, where I was like, why do I like the show again? I'm not sure.
That's fair.
But yeah, I don't think you've missed a lot. As far as like major developments, because I want to say like, oh well, he didn't see the defender wheel show up, but like it just came out of nowhere. Like it's like, and now there's the defender wheel. You know what the defender wheel does? It doesn't defend. It doesn't do that. It just shoots out at things. But they call it the defender wheel.
Is it at least wheel-like?
It is a wheel.
It is a wheel. So,
but it is clearly an offensive weapon. I
wouldn't have taken that for granted.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't either, honestly. Thanks a lot for joining. If you're watching live, thanks for watching after the fact if you're doing that as well. If you're watching live, you can click on the rabbit room in the description. That will let you watch exactly what we're watching as we're watching it. If you're watching after the fact, you're going to need to pull out your DVDs or your Netflix, however you want to watch it. Get it to timestamp 0 on episode 18 of Zeo. We're watching Inner Spirit, which is going to introduce, spoiler alert, Tommy's brother, although, or does this introduce the brother, or is that a couple episodes from now? I forget. This one's going to bring back True of Heart from the Aquitar miniseries, and I think, and I thought it was also the one that introduced his brother, who is played by Jason David Frank's actual brother. But anyway, we will see that tonight wherever it is. Everybody ready? Let's get started. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. It's weird that the subtitles say Zeo Power because that's not what he's saying.
Not at all.
It's Zeo Go, not Zeo Power. Why does it say that? Just
Cap.
when you're
no exits.
Power wouldn't even fit in that line unless they abbreviated like a hymn, like PO''R.
No, like when you're making the subtitle, like, try listening.
I guess it'd be POW.
Some folks just aren't willing to suffer enough for their art.
I mean, yeah, there's just no excuse, man. There's no excuse to make a mistake in the intro, which is going to be used 55 times, right? Like,
do you think there's like subtitle writers out there that are like super passionate and like very detail oriented about their work, and they get really mad about stuff like this?
Maybe so. I mean, I could see it being sort of a trip to think like, I had the power of writing down the words that people will see in the Netflix.
Or like a rogue subtitler who uses unorthodox methods but always gets results.
It's hilarious. Oh, look, Jeff, a convenient flashback to an episode you didn't get to see, so you can see what happened there. He got handed an arrowhead when he went to what was probably the past to receive his part of the Zeo crystal, and he met a Native American guy.
American man. What's his superpower?
You know what I never got the sense of? Knowing where the Zeo crystal was, and I think maybe disappearing into the air. I can't remember if he did that.
Zordon.
But you know what? Since I did not get Jeff from Tommy before that episode, that he had a Native American heritage, and I think they decided on that just based on his hair. It's just like, it looks vaguely Native American.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's a detail we never had before.
What's that?
Alpha wears a nightcap.
Alpha does all kinds of stupid stuff.
Aye.
He wasn't wearing that when he kidnapped the children from their homes in the middle of the night.
Robots like to be comfortable when they sleep.
What is the purpose of a nightcap? Was it just for warmth back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like houses weren't so well insulated a lot of the time.
Keep your hair from falling off.
And sometimes they probably also gave you a thing that would go over your eyes so you could sleep better.
When mustaches were more popular, there were actually little cloth things you could buy to put over your mustache to keep it from getting messed up while you slept.
Does this strike anyone else as convenient timing? There just happens to be this whole Native American thing going on at the school when True Heart's gonna show back up.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he was dreaming about it. It was on his mind.
Rocky just said exactly what I just said. Anybody else think it's weird that Tommy's been dreaming about that, and then this whole exhibit's here? Yes, Rocky, that is weird. I agree with you. With Rocky more than right now.
Yeah, here comes Lenny and Squiggy.
That is like my favorite thing that's happened. DJ, that's one of my favorite things that's ever happened.
Should we name that this one? The one with the
crazy coincidence?
Fourth wall breaking exposition?
Yeah, because the show is never that self-aware about stuff. It's really nice that there's this giant convenience and somebody in the show goes, hey, that's convenient.
That's the guy from the.
Oh, is it the same guy?
Episode.
Prize for selling the most
raffle
raffle
tickets.
tickets.
That's the whole.
Is an all-expense paid trip to Hawaii.
The guy was from like a long time ago. There was a time travel episode. How is he alive?
Well, maybe there'll be an explanation about it.
How many raffle tickets would they have to sell to raise enough money to cover the cost of sending the best salesperson to Hawaii?
I would think a lot.
Like, are they raising funds for anything with this that has to come out of that? Or is it...
I don't know.
That was weird.
Okay, but do they all feel like space power surges?
Yeah.
Like,
I love that he said he's been having them all day, but I'm going to go check the circuit breakers now.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. I've seen you in my dream from last night and also last season.
When I was 12.
It was worth bringing this guy back, though, because he was a decent actor.
Is he supposed to be like the great-grandson or something?
I guess we'll find out. I don't remember. I thought he was going to reveal himself to be the same character and that he was like mystical or something, but I'm not sure. And I know how to drive. I got my learner's permit. I can drive with an adult in the car.
I'll be in 11th grade next year.
Pleasantly surprised they didn't give him one of those cheesy fake Hollywood Indian accents.
It's really funny. He's like, I've got one of those faces. Like, there's just not enough Native Americans around for anyone to buy that. Like,
perhaps you should concentrate on your journey.
turns out this guy also works for Hallmark.
That's good advice.
So hey,
hey, let's call this the one with the rhetorical nonsense. I'm sorry, what?
Where would you have been sent if you were one of the 5 in the miniseries?
I would have been sent to ancient Arkansas.
Yeah.
I would have gone to Little Rock before it was Little Rock.
Where it was a big rock before it got worn down.
Right, exactly. It's actually kind of like, yeah, see, he's a mystical guy.
Wow.
Ooh, spirit journey and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's how I met him, was on like a spirit journey but it was to find the part of the Zeo crystal. Were you with us with any of those where they had to go back in time and find some ancestor or something? Yeah, that was his. It wasn't actually an ancestor, but I like how they're not watching Tommy right now and seeing this mystical guy. Like, you'd think they'd be interested in that.
King Motorhead has a better sense of focus.
Usually he just watches whatever, just like Zed did. He'll just watch whatever the Rangers are doing and then get an idea for a monster. He's like, oh, an arrowhead, that gives me an idea for a monster. Make it look like an arrow and put like 4 other random things with it too. It'll also be like part remote control and like a bag of chips, and he'll have like a poster board wings.
And an electric outlet cheater, yeah.
No, you know who has an electric outlet cheater? The M113 monster from TOS.
Oh, golly.
The salt vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely
Nancy.
looks like one of those. Nancy, yeah. That's from the man trap.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something to hide but me and my monkey.
Do you sometimes feel like Bulk and Skull are in a different TV show?
This whole time, really.
Yeah,
I mean, go ahead.
Is it weird that like they had more to do with the actual show in season 3 than they do now? Like now they're just doing all these rando side mission things. They used to be trying to figure out who the Power Rangers were and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that would put them together in relatively natural places. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, what's the matter, man?
I don't know.
Are you bored watching raffle tickets being thrown around?
This monster looks like a more modern monster.
Yeah, and he looks like he could be really cool if we made him out of the right materials, but we didn't. Like, he looks like he's made of tape. Well, at least they found the monster, DJ. Oh, look, it's another space power surge. They've been happening all day. They look
just
like
a blown fuse. He's just giving out all these excuses.
They look like they can't possibly be normal power outages, but
Main drain.
Using one of those cheater plug things.
he got his hands on an M113 creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. The monster is causing that to happen. But the monster got made after the first power surge, as far as I understand it. Right?
Yeah, I don't know if they don't really make it clear if they're making the machines or if they're just like calling them.
That's true too, but I don't think they sent it down until after the power surges were happening.
Oh yeah, definitely didn't send him down, but I don't know if he was like alive or not yet.
But that was really weird, right?
Yeah.
They gave him a super mushroom.
Yeah. They didn't even get to
fight
it before they went straight to Megazord mode.
Yeah, why are we done with this episode already? Or
no, it's got 10 minutes left. We're only halfway through.
Must be a twist in this one.
Yeah, but
wow, that sounded like a Metallica lick.
Yeah,
did you hear that?
Drum? Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Well, this is a whole Megazord episode because he can like get the Megazord and he can actually like blow it up.
Boy, for a minute, I was remembering the days when I really liked the music in this show. You remember that? I mean, I love the Zeo theme a lot, but we get stuck with some really lame background music during Zeo.
Watch out, here comes the Tengu.
Dude, don't even start with the Tengus again, man. There's nothing as obnoxious as that. But I don't know if you've heard the Cog song yet, but the Cog song sucks. It doesn't suck as much as the Tenga song, but it is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I forgot to improve my Cog song.
I will. But we don't have Cogs right now, so. You know, it would have been a real twist, DJ, if it started big. They never do that. Like, just send it down big.
Well, that's a cool shot.
That is cool. But, like...
Wow. These things just appear on his chest.
Yeah. And I don't know what they have to do with...
Unsettling?
Also, what do they have to do with lightning? It's like, I'm not fighting in close close combat, but while I'm lightninging you, I'm going to put spikes on myself. All right.
Just
For higher
More
flux
spikes.
density.
Thomas just wrote, "Spikes, careful, it's sharp." Except we're like this far away.
Spikes and electricity just go together. That's what the point of all those Tesla machines was.
Man, they just retreated. That's never.
Wow, that was some nice sarcasm from Adam. Did you see that?
No.
He was like, God, Tanya, like you expected it to fight fair, you moron. It's really funny. She goes, "I can't believe it tricked us." He's like, "It's a monster."
Maybe we should concentrate more on the journey than the destination.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's powered by hamsters and a wheel.
This is the punch guy.
Yeah, I always wanted the Red Battlezord when I was a kid. This is one of the toys that I never got. But I think I had a friend that had one. It was cool. It was battery operated, did exactly what it does in the show because it's a toy commercial, and it just did this, and it was great.
Oh wow!
That's how it fights things, Jeff. It just does this.
Your mind must be completely at peace to power this new Zord.
So I looked into O-Ranger a little bit, which is what this is based on.
Yeah.
And the Red Puncher Zord, this one, it's called the Red Puncher. It was like a robot that, because remember I told you it's like an Air Force Academy that all the Rangers are signed up for. They're all pilots.
Yeah.
And there's like a leader guy, and apparently, yeah, you see how he's like out of control and everything.
Yes.
There was
I remember
this is the oldest Zord. This is the oldest robot, and there was a guy who tried to pilot it to kill the Emperor, and he dies. Like he can't control the robot. He uses it before it's finished, and he can't control it, and he dies in the robot, and the robot gets buried, and then the leader guy, the commander, tries to he feels responsible for his death, which is probably right there, that shot.
Yeah.
So
well, as always, that sounds way more interesting than what we're watching.
So he doesn't want to uncover it, but then the Red Ranger in the series goes against his wishes and uncovers it anyway, and then finally, like with the help of the spirit of the guy who died in the robot, like learns how to control it. It's pretty crazy compared to what I'm about to get, I'm sure.
Rock'em Sock'em Zord.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, see, and every time I hear about stuff like that, I'm like, that makes this feel really disappointing.
Because what is it? It's like he just tries again and he fixes it?
He's just got to keep his mind clear and focused. You know, based on what we heard True of Heart say earlier in the episode, and then stuff Zordon was saying about controlling this, I like the fan theory that True of Heart is Zordon.
It's powered by fortune cookies.
Oh, no.
Like, he's just, I'm cliched advice man.
Every time it says go, it thinks it says power. So it's like pow.
But yeah, the guy I was listening to review O-Ranger
Zero.
said it was a really good season. I think you would like it.
I may have to track that down. I think that's one that they put out in America.
Maybe so. Although then, like, it was super serious about that stuff, but then, like, right afterwards, after the end of the episode, he does, like, an aerobics exercise with the other Megazord, and they, like, jump around and play basketball and stuff. It's really
Man,
weird.
I've never seen a Megazord play basketball. I got to see that once in my life. That's awesome.
I'll send you
The
the video.
breakdancing robot that caught on fire.
Well, at least it's still having troubles. Like, I like that better than, I fixed it. I'm
And
good
I
now.
learned inner peace.
Oh, I'm wondering if they just covered over the spirit of the other Ranger right there.
I bet that's what they did. He's got his own Obi-Wan.
Master Shifu said. The water drop rolls across his shoulder.
I like this instrumental version of the theme, though. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, we've had this some. It's good. Yeah, the stuff in the Megazord fights is always better. In the show.
There's that riff again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why they had that, because that's actually part of this song. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Cinematographic said he built a CD rack.
There's the punches. It's like a rocket fucking robot.
They're not just ordinary punches, they're laser punches. He used
That was
laser
a
punch.
pretty
It's
lengthy
super effective.
Megazord fight. Like, we got 10 minutes in and we were like, oh, are we going to end this real quick and then have, like, some special twist for the rest of it? There's only 3.5 minutes left. That was just a really lengthy Megazord fight.
Yeah. Well, usually when they get a new Megazord, it takes some time.
That's true. I'm still fuzzy on why we can't use Shogun anymore, but...
Too big, too slow.
Somebody in the comments...
back action in a sentence.
That's great. Somebody in the comments earlier was like, how much could Billy have possibly learned in a week on Aquitar?
Well, time works differently there.
Oh
It's like
my.
Narnia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we're setting up another
Come
episode.
back and only a week has passed.
And I think that's what we're doing, is that he's got to go on, like, another spirit quest, and, like, that's what we're setting up here. So this is sort of like a two-parter.
Hey, there was something about raffle tickets.
Yeah, I remember this raffle ticket subplot, Jeff.
That's every Bulk and Skull episode this season.
Hey, look, it's first season Billy. It's like generic first season Billy.
Hey, it's Waldo.
We found him.
Bucko. Haven't heard that in a while.
More foreshadowing about the freaking monkeys. This is like the second time we've had Bulk and Skull talking about monkeys, doing something with monkeys. Jeffy and Turbo, they will be transformed for half a season into monkeys.
Awesome.
But not at all. It's awful.
Technically, they'll
Monkey
be
Kong.
apes, but
Yeah, but I'm still going to call it foreshadowing.
who is this guy?
I don't know. He's Raffle Ticket Man.
Why is he in the same competition as Bulk and Skull? What is the competition for?
To get a trip to Hawaii.
But what is it affiliated with? I thought it was a police thing.
That's a good. I thought it was a school thing.
Okay.
What I want to know is why this show is so obsessed with Hawaii, DJ.
Man, they get to go to Hawaii for a school fundraiser. That's insane. All I got was to go to Pizza Hut in a limo and then get McDonald's ice cream on the way back, and I was the best seller in the whole second grade.
And Tommy's like, wait a minute, the command center used to be on top of this rock. Where is it? Where's the command center?
That's what happens when you focus too much on the destination.
Oh, the destination just disappears.
Mystical man.
Yep.
Man, I wonder if his brother could really ride a horse.
I mean, he looks like he could ride a horse.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he had to learn it for this or if he...
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
I do see him on the horse.
I'm like, I don't know.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah, maybe he can't. Maybe he can sit on a horse, and that's what he can do.
I've sat on a horse
Doesn't
before, and I didn't have to
take
learn anything.
extensive training.
Jeff, I like the idea that that Bulk and Skull are both bullies and cops. They're like bully cops.
It was the commentary on the future of society.
Right. I guess in some
Yeah.
in some places that's
Quite
synonymous. Right.
This isn't random.
It's a little strange that this wasn't listed as a two-parter. That these have two different episode titles. That was Inner Spirit. This is Challenges. It is a direct sequel to that. We are basically doing a two-parter today.
Yeah, we do that sometimes. I've been looking up best Turbo episodes so we can pick some good ones to watch then, and there's a two-parter that has different names there too.
Okay, cool. I mean, other shows do that, like DS9 does that.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Deep Space Nine.
So, Jeff, are you riveted yet? You just can't wait to find out what happens?
Who is the guy on the horse?
Bolted, nailed, screwed.
You don't have to come over on Wednesdays for the show, okay? If you feel screwed, you don't have to come to Morphin Mania.
Well, it's a different kind of pain for my life. It's a nice variety.
All right, well, on that cynical note, let's continue on. And we're watching episode 19, so make sure that that's what you're watching along with us. And here we go. Everybody, please press play. Are you ready, DJ?
Back to action.
Are you back to action? Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now.
You can't spell cynical without sin.
DJ's always keeping me on my toes.
So what do we call that one? The one with the
The guy who might be able to ride a
one where
horse.
Tommy learns inner peace.
The one with the tape monster.
The one where spikes give you electricity.
the one where Ernie needs an electrician.
Yeah, that's good. Or the one with space power outages. Hi, I'm Ernie, and I've got fruit.
But where's Bert?
Yeah, Ernie doesn't have a bird. He needs a bird. Ernie never has anybody to talk to. You think he'd have like an assistant manager or something, but he's clearly not good at managing his funds, so he doesn't have one of those.
Bert left him for Cookie Monster. It was very sad.
Well, he at least learned how to get off a horse.
Yeah, that was a very dramatic way to get off a horse. Man, he's a lot taller than him.
He is, and you can see the family resemblance. So that is Jason David Frank's actual brother, and
Frank Jason,
right? And I don't remember the details anymore. He died a few years after this. I don't remember if it was like a car wreck or what it was, but he's no longer with us.
Man, jeez, Power Rangers has got some bad luck with the actors.
Yeah, and I think he could have been a ranger. I mean, obviously, if Tommy wasn't, it would be weird to have two people that look that much like Tommy. But like, he could have been a ranger.
So the single earring on the left side
means it's the 90s.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it means.
Got to be the left ear.
It means it's the 90s.
Oh, better or worse actor than Jason David Frank? Do you know? Do you remember?
I think he was a little better, a little more convincing. I also don't think he had any experience at all.
That's not necessarily a contradiction.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm glad that not more people watch the show with us than they do.
Yeah, we're kind of floundering this episode. It's not.
No, that's not what I mean. It's just sometimes I'll just come right out and be like, "That's not a good actor." I'm glad not too many people are watching.
On my vision quest, I learned to produce a hawk out of nowhere and then make it disappear.
Yeah, Thomas, I think SPD is one of the shows that is supposed to fit in the Mighty Morphin timeline, because I think it's brought up in Dino Thunder. And they do a crossover, right?
Oh yeah, they always do a crossover with the
previous season.
Before, yeah. Starting in space or Lost Galaxy. Space comes into Lost Galaxy.
Right. And they do it with Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder, I think, twice. One of them they do it twice. I can't remember. Where like Dino Thunder shows up a couple times.
Oh wow. Yeah, they do.
I remember now why they called it Thunderbird.
Well, I guess that would have to be SPD, because SPD is the one right after Dino Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember, Jason? Remember there are like two crossovers for Dino Thunder in SPD.
Yes, there are. There are two of
Speaking
them.
of Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Cool. And she comes back in, or Kira comes back in Operation Overdrive.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You haven't
But yeah,
seen
they
that yet,
give
have you?
them a little bit of a better send off in SPD, if memory serves.
Oh, cool. Even though it's in the future, that's weird.
Yeah, but like it's a time travel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of
Peter.
use that as an excuse to.
Wait, we
write
haven't
them
done
out a little better.
the in a while because they've been cops.
Yeah, we've done it a little bit this season, but not much. You're right. I think last time we shot, I heard it a couple times.
Okay. I want the
Bob
cop song
in
to
the
come back.
boxing.
I'm sorry, what, DJ?
I want the cop song to come back. What was it? Pick 'em up.
Pick 'em up, both and skull. Why do we write a song for that one episode? It's really
I don't know.
weird. Still not more annoying than the Tanga song, though.
Meanwhile, the gearheads are also having a boxing kind of day.
Oh man, that's weird.
It's Boxing Day.
Yeah. Must be right after the Christmas episode.
Right. They've this is called thematic convergence of subplots.
Yeah.
I love the cogs with headgear. That's kind of funny, but I don't know why they would need it.
I remember when you used to hear a lot about the thematic convergence. People got these crystals and everything. The 80s were quite a time.
I like this boxing thing.
I mean, Thomas, all the crossovers like happen within a series. So when we do crossovers, they'll just be whenever they're in a series. Like somebody asked if we were going to do the Ninja Turtles one in space. We're doing all space, so that will just be in there.
Yeah, and we'll probably do all the crossovers, even for the seasons we're just sampling, just because it's a milestone episode.
And it connects it to the thing we saw before, and we'll have more to say about it.
Yeah.
Start jumping!
Pick it up. See, that's what I would be using right now.
Man, I would think Adam would be better at jump roping than that. He's not very good at it. See
We
how
found
high-
the
there
we
we
found
go,
the
there
one
we go. Now
thing Adam can't do. Oh, never
No,
mind.
he's getting better at it.
Oh, come on! He jumped 3 times and stopped.
But he was
That's
switching.
about as well as I can jump rope.
You jump rope like Skull.
Yeah.
Look,
I
Jeff
think
jump
it's
ropes
all
like Skull.
You're supposed to just barely bounce, though. You're not supposed to jump so high. You wear yourself out too quick. He was jumping like knee high on a grass.
Yeah, Stone's like, oh god, they're so terrible. I'm like, well, you could give them direction. You know, DJ's giving like jump rope 101, and like the leader of the course is just like, what do I do? These people are
Jumping rope
idiots.
For me was just a way to smack myself in the legs with rope again and again.
Yeah, but like if you for some reason really need to do that, it's a good way to do that.
True. I'm sure sometime it'll come in useful that I'm good at smacking myself in the knees with rope.
And DJ the Eagle represented freedom.
Oh. It's actually a red-tailed hawk.
Oh, is it?
Or at least
Is it Tobias
The
from the
straight from
Animorphs?
probably.
We do that a lot though, Jeff, where we'll take the wrong sounds of animals and put them with animals.
The call of the red-tailed hawk is every single hawk eagle scream you'll ever see.
DJ,
in
that's
any
some
TV
good
show or
running.
movie.
I give that running an 8.5.
Wow.
He didn't stick the landing though.
Yeah, right. That's why I had to back it off a little
Yeah, I
bit.
need to work on
Tommy
the
used running. It was not super
Tommy-
effective.
Tommy used running. That's great.
Princess Sprocket used boxing.
Why do I feel like why do I feel like Johnny Young Bosch is somewhat trolling this episode? He's got this perpetual smirk where he's like, this material's dumber than normal. And I don't even think it is. Something about his performance this episode that's making me laugh. Oh yeah, remember Punch a Bunch? Forgot all about Punch a Bunch. Look at him.
You're the Zeo guy,
Wow.
man. I don't know.
Look at the crazy chains on his face.
He's got a wrestling belt. Where's Danny when you need him?
I know. We need Danny this episode.
It's like the great crossover between WWE and Guar.
I don't know.
Oh, that's why he was punching right before the scene started.
So sometimes it doesn't occur to superheroes that they don't have to fight the same way their opponent is fighting when there's like a theme for an episode or a comic book where it's like, oh, because the theme is boxing, I'm gonna do boxing. I'm like, maybe if you didn't do it on his turf, you'd have a better chance at beating him.
Yeah.
It would just be so ungentlemanly to fight a boxing robot by kicking him in the kneecaps.
Oh, is that the not escalating a fight thing, Danny?
Yeah.
Where like you gotta do it on his terms, or it's like unfair.
It's dishonorable.
It's like, oh well, if he's only using his fist, I better not do a backflip kick. You know.
Earlier, Zordon said, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Word for word.
Yeah.
Well,
Did he really?
No.
He said with
Like Uncle
great
Rice.
responsibility, and then he said something that meant like the same thing as the whole thing.
I wish I'd seen what exactly he said. Okay, for a minute I thought Ernie had dynamite.
At
That looked like
first, I
dynamite.
thought he
Dynamite
had
Tiki.
like
Dynamite.
shoes.
Dynamite! It's morphine time.
She yelled that very loudly in that place.
She did. I think Kat should start doing the Delphine thing. It's Morphin time.
Be the leader.
Kat can be the leader. That'd be all right.
Steel Ranger 3.
Delphine was the leader, but the Red Ranger still led in the battles, so it could work.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure, why not?
Wait, so where's
She's one of the better
Tommy
actors.
again? He's finding his brother, right?
Tommy is busy being on a vision quest, learning something vague and spiritual. That's what is currently happening.
Inner peace.
He
Inner
just
peace.
DJ,
spit on.
When we resuscitate a monster by making him big, just once I want to see it like he's unconscious and then he gets big and he's unconscious.
He's just laying there.
Yeah, you might be able to beat this sleeping monster when he's small. What are you going to do when he's gigantic?
Snorlax.
There literally is an episode of Pokemon where they have to like spend the whole episode trying to get him to roll over. So I'd be down for that.
I think I've seen that one. I want to see the Megazord fight a Psyduck.
Yeah.
Next year, Pokemon Mania for a full year.
That would be awesome.
You gotta stop announcing things. Okay.
Pokemania is a good name.
Yeah, Pokemania works. I'm always looking for those things that have an M in the middle somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Mega Lucario.
Like,
Oh.
there's not a lot of things it fits real well with, you know?
Sure.
We'll talk later, Mater.
Man, I'm also glad that not too many people watched this because I would have gotten so many comments about that. Thomas is in the comments going, please do it! Do that! I've been getting so many comments.
I'm only an Indigo League person. I couldn't go past season 1 with you.
I don't know anything about Pokemon, man.
First 150 is all I care about.
An Indigo League guy too.
You'd have to do it with Jason.
Orange Islands is okay, but
Why?
Indigo League is the only thing I care about.
And I watched some of Sun and Moon. And I've watched Pokemon the movie, but that's it.
You're ahead of me. I did watch as much of Indigo League as Netflix had on.
Interesting.
It was, in a way.
But you're a tiny guy. You can't punch Rangers. So that's how you're going to take care of the Rangers. You're going to get them to foolishly come back for a rematch when you fix the glove. Oh, that's not what you're doing.
Whoa.
Madam, I'm Adam.
Okay, that's better.
We need to have Adam guest on here before we're done with Adam.
He looks kind of
Oh. I don't know if I can get him, but I'll try him.
like an evil Ewok.
But like if he was a
Robotic
Ewok.
Ewok.
A robotic Ewok.
Did you and Dan do the Ninja Turtle episode of Space when you did Turtle Torture Time?
We did, so that will be the second time I've done a commentary on that episode.
That's great. That's amazing.
I have now done a few Power Ranger episodes twice as commentaries. People are going to be so ready for us to never talk about this ever again. In any capacity. Like, I don't know if I can get away with doing Power Rangers videos at all.
I know. I wish I could go into your YouTube analytics and find out how many of your subscribers are Power Rangers fans.
I thought you were going to say how many left based on Morphin Mania episodes, where it's like, how many did you lose?
I hope that didn't happen.
How
Wow,
many
he
did you
did
lose
this.
because
I'm
of
never
this
watching him again.
episode? Because of Pokey.
Oh, no, we wouldn't lose people for that. We'll just get harassed. No, do Pokemon, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Look what you've done to me, you wicked child.
I'll just do it with TJ.
I think a constant Pokemon show, which I would never do, but I think a constant Pokemon show would do better than this, probably.
Dude, I think we would honestly have more to talk about.
And
We would. With the little bit of that show I've seen, yeah, we would. There's more storytelling.
do you know who would
It's
talk a
less
lot?
formulaic.
Do you know
You?
who would really like that?
Ready?
Freddy.
No. Frey knows his Pokemon.
Cool. There it is.
There he goes. Back to action.
Inner peace.
But yeah, I like the Red Battlezord a lot. It's hokey. It's got a silly punching gimmick. It feels more like an action figure than some of the Zords do, but I like it.
Hey man,
That's saying something.
the original pilot died in the cockpit, so
It was
don't know
dramatic.
oh,
Oh, and then he's got to fight in a boxing ring.
this is the boxing one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool that we got a
You
boxing
have nothing
monster right
to
after we
lose
got the
but
punching
your
one.
chains.
Yeah, and it's fun that he said, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's weird though that
Bring in the mace.
because the way these fell, Tommy had to be out of the episode, so we just threw Adam in there as the guy who was boxing in the beginning.
Well, I think that was just because that was the Ranger in the Sentai that they had the tiny one.
Yeah. And I'm sure that was Sentai footage too. It's just weird that he was the one boxing when the boxing Zord is the Red Rangers.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to know what was going on in the story in that episode.
So last time it was power outages, and this time it's power surges.
Yeah, see, it's like poetry.
So yin and yang.
Right. No, these are kind of fun companion episodes. Like, it really doesn't feel like a two-parter so much as two episodes that are talking to each other.
We do need to improve our seats. These are so uncomfortable.
Is Tommy's brother in another episode?
Yeah, I think he's in a couple from this.
Okay, because he hasn't said a word yet, so I was wondering.
He's either right after this
He jumped
or...
off a horse.
I mean, this is like sort of like a three-parter. We're not going to do this as a three-parter, but I don't know if he's in the very next episode or the one after it. The subtitles.
Punch
Let's
it,
see.
Punch it, punch.
Yeah, he's in the next one.
Man, these are almost as good as Creed, these fights.
He gets kidnapped. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're great. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum.
I need to play my Rocky game some more. I
Yeah?
started my Rocky game on
It's the
GameCube.
fly on the Kaiser.
No, it's the Ryan the Kaiser.
Oh, right.
Because he opens a sandwich shop.
So a special
Which is
tonight.
hilarious because that song... So that's...
Comes
that's
out before Balboa, yeah.
It's a Weird Al song, and years before Rocky Balboa, it basically predicts the restaurant. It's great. I mean, he's not doing a sandwich shop, but but he's got a restaurant. That's pretty great.
He doesn't go in the back and beat up the liverwurst.
He doesn't beat up the liverwurst, no.
Stay away from the tuna. It smells funny tonight.
Yeah, right. Ah!
Annie, are you okay?
Oh, it's Mike TV.
It is Mike TV.
Put him in the taffy puller.
Okay, Rocky, you're really loud.
I'm huge.
Hey, let's take this tiny ring
Power
back
Rangers.
for like a nephew or something. They can play with his action figures in it.
No, let's like stomp them.
Well, Power Rangers
Stop
are
it.
extremely springy. They stretch like mad.
Tommy's like, now look, I got Vision Quest I'm supposed to
Mike
be in the middle
TV.
of, okay? So quit putting me in Megazord. I got things to do. DJ, stop sassing me.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, it's a Falcon. Of course it's a Falcon.
Wait, you're not my real dad.
Yeah, because of Mighty Morphin.
No, because his Zord currently is a Falcon.
Oh,
Wow.
it is?
Or no, it's not. No,
No.
it's not. He's a Phoenix.
Stone.
He's got Phoenix. So they didn't make it a Falcon for any particular reason then.
Well, in Mighty Morphin, he had a falcon.
Right. That's true. I'm an idiot.
You're right, Jason, from the beginning.
Hey, it's Mystical Falcon.
Okay, so you said it looked like a red-tailed hawk, and you might be right. They may be calling it a falcon, but it's not a falcon. But is it possible that it's a peregrine falcon?
It could be, actually. It looks more like the
Peregrine's
Peregrine Falcon.
home
but
for
Because
Imagine
I
that.
mix those and red-tailed hawks up sometimes. They look kind of similar.
it's the old Red-tailed Hawk scream sound. In fact, I think it was only recorded one time.
Really? And that's why you
One
hear
sound
it
effect
in
has been
everything?
used for 100 years.
Like the Wilhelm scream?
yeah.
Oh, it's in him.
I'm gonna
Put the spirit of the falcon.
Spirit of the falcon.
Then you put the lime in the coconut.
No, we already did that joke because we had to eat limes on camera one night.
Lime time
Yeah.
crisis. You missed it.
Not at all sad to have missed it.
We did. We ate limes. It was great. Eric had teeth problems for 3 days.
Man, he has sensitive teeth.
Going for limes and limes is a lot worse than going for miles and miles.
Yeah, it's just because we haven't switched to the metric system.
Wait,
I'm your brother, man.
wait.
I'm not heavy. I'm your brother.
Then it's Tommy Trueheart.
No, it's Tommy Oliver.
Then
Tommy Turtle?
Yeah,
Like, that guy's not their dad. I don't know who he is, but he's not their dad. He's just Spirit Quest guy. I don't know who he is.
So Tommy Oliver is David Frank Jason's dad?
Look,
Yeah,
stop
is the
confusing my son.
Is the Native American? The Native American must be on Tommy's like mother's side, or one
Is
of
he
his
supposed to be
grandmothers.
related? Have we even said for sure that he's related?
yeah,
I suppose
he's
the
his
person who
brother.
had 3 kids could name
No,
them
that
David,
guy's
Frank,
his
and
brother,
Jason.
but that's not.
Yeah.
That's not the old guy, though.
Right. Yeah, but then why is his last name Trueheart?
How is his brother like a full-blooded Native American?
Okay.
That's-
It used
how
to be
does that
False
work?
Heart, but he changed it because everyone hated him.
Yeah, does that make Tommy full-blooded? But I think, have we ever seen his parents? Because I was pretty sure they were just white people.
Well, Oliver is not a Native American unless they just took it on. I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing about any of that makes any sense at all.
They're from the Oliver tribe.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I guess we'll talk more about this next time. Found and Lost is the next episode, and we're going to tackle that tomorrow for everybody watching after the fact. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do Brother, Can You Spare an Arrowhead? So we're doing 4 episodes on this whole thing? Wow. It feels pretty stretched. We gotta get big monster fights in. Like it feels like a subplot because it's not. I mean, it is like a dramatic subplot that's not related at all to the like Power Ranger stuff, but in the same way that the sitcom stuff is that way, but more serious.
Oh wait, is the 5th episode we're doing? Is the 5th episode?
I agree with your analysis.
I was listening.
Is that also like? Are the last 2 also going to be brother episodes?
Yeah, the next 2.
Yeah, the next 2, but the 2 after that?
No, I think at that point we get rid of that.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you were watching live, we are bat shooting, so here in about 3 or 4 minutes, we will be right back with you with Found and Lost. So look forward to that. And Jason's got to go to bed, so say goodnight, Jason.
Good night.
And everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Logan. That was Jason.
It was me.
And that was
I'm still holding my invisible orb.
Evil Galactic something, rather. I don't even remember anymore.
Wow.
People are going to think that's a reference to a thing that just came out that you have not seen. That's amazing. And then DJ.
See you guys later.
That was Captain Logan. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Who are you now?